How's it going, guys? Electron Man. Well, we're working on another one now. Sorry, I actually thought I recorded the first part of this, me kind of troubleshooting it, and realized I didn't have it recording. But anyway, we'll go ahead and jump in here now. You didn't miss a whole lot. Was just checking output, and it was all. So while I was at the old parts store picking up some capacitors for that one back here, that old ICO power supply, that 1020, picking up the last caps. I'm gonna go ahead and put those in here in a minute too. I went ahead and picked up a transistor for this. I don't know that it was worth it. Hopefully that's all that was wrong with it. I kind of got shell shocked on it. There might have been a cheaper replacement, but you can't even read the number on it. But from when I did my reading on it and everything, it's a germanium transistor, and anyway, it was $14. So I don't even know if this power supply would be $14 or $14 repaired. But hey, I was in it and I was there, and it's like 14 bucks. Better to have a working power supply than to have, nothing. So I went ahead and put the gamble out and bought one of these. And it looks like it's old stock too. It's used, but he was right. I went out and looked on eBay, and actually he was a couple dollars cheaper. They were going for like 16 or 17 on eBay. Yeah, it's a 2N3614. It should be comparable with the one that was in there. They're both PNPs. They both basically do the same thing. They're linear regulators, basically. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy soldered in here, and see if we got this one fixed too, and go ahead and solder that one, and then I'll come back, kind of show you both of them. Hopefully they'll both be working. But yeah, basically, I mean, this is super simple. It does have a pretty nice little voltage regulator or rectifier down there. That's a rectifier down here, and I checked it and the rectifier is good, so I figured it was worth the trouble. Looks like it had a protection diode that blew on it too, but that's I can put another one in there. I can use a 2N or what, probably what would be a 404, I guess, something like that. But anyway, that's not a requirement. That's just a protection for the power supply. But anyway, let me go, and I'm rambling on here. Let me go ahead and get this transistor mounted back in here. It's going to be fun. It's got very low clearance. I don't want to have to pull the whole transformer out, so it's going to take all my hands to get this done. So let me get in here and get to work on it. Okay, guys, as you see, I had to end up pulling that transformer. Didn't want to do it, but as you can see, these sometimes these TO3 cases are a real pain. But anyway, I got her back in with the insulators, got all the connections soldered back on. But yeah, it's awkward in there. You kind of get an idea what you got to go through when you're fixing this stuff. But anyway, that's a little bit of a battle. But we got her back on there. Should we plug her in and see if she goes now? Live? I mean, this has all been live, so do I risk it? Well, I got to turn it on sooner or later, right? Well, let's go ahead and do this. Let me go ahead and I'm going to put this on the Variac. Just so I can bring her up slowly and hopefully not blow a $15 transistor if there's another problem that I didn't catch. Let's see here. Get her plugged in here. Go ahead and power her up there. Turn on the meter. We got her on DC voltage. Well, drum roll. As far as my testing goes, I'm pretty confident we should be in good shape. Looks like my connections are solid. Let's go for it. Yeah, let's bring some voltage up on it and see what happens. Watch my current here. Well, that's interesting. Okay. What the hell I got plugged in here? I was like, well, they didn't do nothing. Oh, Lordy. Let's start this all over again. Plug in the right item this time. Okay, started pulling a little current. I got 3 volts. DC. That's a good sign. 5 volts. 4.4. I see no light, but I'm definitely coming up on voltage here. 7, 8, 9, 10. Ta-da! Yeah, we're fixed. No light bulb though. I guess the light bulb never did work. I don't know. Never did check the light bulb before, but too bad. Is that on the 12 volt side or the? Yeah, it's another one of them dang 120 volt lights, but I can hook a diode in. I mean, do an LED light there, but. Hey guys, wish you could have seen it to start with, but go ahead and pull this out here. 14 volts, which is about where you want it. 13.8, 14 volts. I've actually got her a little overfed here too, I think, on the Variac, but it's a nice clean DC just like you want. So we now have one what was the name of this? Philmore solid state regulated DC power supply. There was your culprit. Nice and clean. Okay, let me go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and hit the other one and put those caps in there, and then I'll kind of come back and show them both after I'm done. Well, I got the ICO all recapped now. As you can see, I completely recapped this whole thing. Actually had to move it there, drill it out, and move it over. It's so funny. I mean, look at the capacitors that I pulled out. Yeah, that's what 40 years of technology does. These actually have better tolerances than them big old guys. And look at the difference in them. But anyway, I got them changed. Man, I'll tell you what, me and wanting it to be 100%, that neon bulb for the power light was a total pain. I had to take the switch out. And anyway, we got her done. I'm going to go ahead and put the cover on here, and then I'll bring them both back up here and show you what I got done. Okay, guys, well, there's our parts. All my caps. Actually, these here still test out good. I might put them as a emergency spare. This guy, like I said, is way out. This guy's way out. This transistor's fried. Neon bulb's fried. Bulb holder's fried. A couple other parts for resistor. But anyway, let's get over here to the meat of the video. Well, we got our Philmore all completely rebuilt. All back together now. I need to do a little bit more cleaning on it. I did clean the front up. I need to go clean the outside, but she turned out good. And guess what? Got her an LED light in her now. Puts out, what was it? 13.8, 13.82. That's just about perfect to run a nice little CB or something on. And then, of course, this one we don't have to have a meter, but got her. You can see the old cap kind of drains off. I got that LED in there now. It takes a sec to turn it off. And then over here we got the ICO 1020. We completely recapped her now. Of course, we already saw where he worked, or she worked, and we turn it off. I don't know if you can see now. I got the indicator light fixed as well. So I went ahead and recapped her and went ahead and did the indicator light as well. Both 6 and 12 volt work. I got them pretty calibrated on there. As far as the meter, the caps really helped on that, surprisingly. And then I found out I'd changed the resistor on the meter to get a little bit more accurate. But anyway, there you go. There's my garage sale finds. I guess I found them last weekend, and I've already got them both rebuilt. And these will probably go to the Ham Fest. I don't know, this might even go on eBay. I think maybe both of them. I don't know that I can draw the money I need to on this. All in all, I'm in about my visit to the electronics store was, I think it was right at 20 bucks. So I got about 20 bucks in the two of them. That's recapping this one, replacing light in it, and then of course I got the $15 transistor I had to put in this one. Went ahead and repaired the light in and put another cap in it. But anyway, all the parts were about 20 bucks. So, and I paid, I think actually I got that soldering iron in these two, so I got like $4 in these. So say we got $25 in the two of them. I think I got a little meat left on the bone. I really think this right here is worth about 50 bucks. The condition it's in now that it's recapped. I think it's a good $50 bill. This Hamfest, I should be able to get 20 to 30, no problem. The one thing about both these is they're transformers. They're not switching power supplies. And, you know, any of your ham guys know that much more preferred to run these with CBs or hammer equipment because they do not generate the switching noise that a switching power supply will produce. You won't get that extra noise in your receive that a lot of switching power supplies will do, especially the cheap ones. But so, you know, for a stock CB, I mean, this guy right here runs a stock CB all day long. And of course, this guy really more of a bench power supply. It can run a CB, but it can also, you know, goes up to about almost 40 volts or 35 volts. Where it's pegged out there. But anyway, like I said, there's a little meat on the bone there. I figure I got, what, 25 in it, and that's a $50 bill. I don't know that all that work was worth 50 bucks, but hey, it produced content for YouTube as well. So, I mean, between the two of them, I think I did good. And you know, I enjoy doing this. It's kind of fun to go back to my roots. I used to do a lot of power supplies. That's kind of one of my, I guess, fortes, you'd say, specialties. But definitely, these old analog power supplies, I've rebuilt many of them, and I've seen some pretty nasty ones, lightning hits and etc. that I had to rebuild traces on. But anyway, I'm rambling on here. Guys, have a great day. Hope you enjoyed this video, and please, if you get a chance, sub to my channel and give me a thumbs up.